And welcome back, everyone, to Who Would Win Week. This one comes to us from Robert Schneider's. I might have gotten that wrong. That's the question. Who would win a fight? Ainz Ooal from Overlord versus Melkor or Morgoth from the Lord of the Rings series. Now, I know a bit about Ainz. I've seen that, the badass fight he has where he's just showing up, just how powerful he is. Ainz is, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually all like a video game world, and the character's actually trapped as Ainz. So he's just playing up the part. But Ainz is pretty much capable of doing anything. His form is that of a lich, so basic weapons don't do anything to him. Only holy weapons can really hurt him. Holy magic and holy weapons. But he's capable of, producing fire, raising undead, rewinding time, resetting time, manipulating space. Just about anything you can think of, Ainz can do it on some level. The scale at which he can do it is the thing that's debatable, but he's still extremely capable and powerful. Now, Melkor, or Morgoth as he'll be known as in this video, I didn't know anything about. Now, looking into him, he apparently was the first real primordial evil of Middle Earth, of A, as it's known, EA, as it's known. And he was so powerful that he actually ruled over individuals like Sauron and the Balrogs. This guy ruled over Sauron. So that's a pedigree onto itself. Now, in terms of what exactly he could do, though, that is very difficult to say, because he's got the combined power of Manwë and Valar. Now, Manwë was the eldest of the Annior. Basically, they're like magical beings. Basically, it's magic he can use, and he could do. And as strong as he could, basically do things that's described as probably spilled enormous oceans and destroyed mountain ranges. Even while greatly weakened, he could create massive firestorms, huge craters, and curse his foes to sorrow and death, like the family of Hurin. So this guy is a consummate, true powerhouse in terms of magical abilities. The problem is his actual power is, they don't give me a lot of powers. Let's see here. Did they give me anything specific here? Abilities. Okay, here we go. From Villains Wiki, of all things. So let's see what they actually list for. Was the greatest of the Valar, it being we already got that part. However, he used his gifts for evil purposes, such as torturing elves. Okay, go away, pop-up ad. By torturing elves into orcs, creating creatures which were not in accordance to the Ilivart or the Valar, including trolls and quite possibly dragons. Immortality and enhanced longevity. Morgoth, like Sauron, was functionally immortal, failing that seemingly very long-lived, having existed with and without a physical form for several thousand years. Assuming a consecutive lifespan, he's at least 50,000 years old. Vast physical strength. Using his mace, he was able to, cause lightning bolts strikes and create pits where lava and smoke could come out of the ground. Abilities include necromancy, shapeshifting, pyrokinesis. Those seem to be the general list of his abilities, and that does seem to add up to what I was reading. It does seem he has more, though, like spilling over oceans, but that could just be a cause of his vast strength. So the question then is, who wins in a fight between these two? Well, necromancy and necromancy, they're going to cancel each other out because they're both massively skilled necromancers. So, and being a lich, Ainz has got protection against that kind of thing. Vast physical strength, though, Morgoth's got the edge there. In pyrokinesis, they're probably about even. Unfortunately, where this is really going to come down to, and again, this is all just from the information I have, where I think this is really going to come down to is the fact it's going to come down to sheer power versus versatility, and whether or not the sheer power of Morgoth is able to overpower Ainz's sheer versatility in his arsenal. Based on what I've seen from Overlord and based on what I can find here for Lord of the Rings, I do think Ainz is going to carry out the win, because he has just more varied techniques under his belt, some of which are very capable and very unique. Ability also switch class, turning it from a mage to a warrior, and then obviously restarting time, manipulating time. So while I think it would be difficult for Ainz, particularly because Morgoth is a warrior and sorcerer, not just a sorcerer. Even though it'd be difficult for Ainz, I think he would pull out the win overall. Now, I could be very wrong on that, and I've been wrong before. And look, I'm going by the bit of information I have on Morgoth for his abilities. If you're someone who knows the Lord of the Rings much more in depth than I do, please let me know how I'm wrong. But based on what I have seen of Ainz Ooal, I would say that he's probably got the better shot. I'd say though it's a probably close. If I still did this many times out of 100, I'd say that Ainz is probably going to win 60 out of 40. He's going to win 6 out of 10. So, but that's still a good 40% of the time where I think Morgoth could pull the win. The only catch here is that Morgoth doesn't have holy magic, which is Ainz's big weakness, being a lich. Not to say that Ainz couldn't run out of magical MP, if you will, magic power points, if you will, to use his magic. Just it's unlikely because he's also a very keen strategist as well. So anyway, though, that is just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below if you think different, and if you do, that's cool. But until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. So always wants to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. Do a review of it at some point and hit that bell if you want to be notified. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.